to my channel. I'm Samantha of Sammy's Thoughts, and today I thought it would be a good idea to just sit down and go through everything that we got. So this includes anything that friends, family got us, stuff that we got each other, and this is for me, my partner and Melody. So it's a little bit big, but what I try to do is stuff that you've seen in previous videos of stocking fillers and Christmas presents and things like that. I've tried to exclude, because obviously if you've already seen it you don't want to see it again. I do think there's a few things in here that you have seen previously, but I've just included them, and I think that's about it. So I will start with my other half. So my other half is a huge World of Warcraft fan, and he has been since I've known him. He's been into it from a young age, and that he's grown up with it and that. So I thought I tried to basically, the backstory is I tried to get some information about like characters that he liked and things like that, and I try and listen and take as much in as I possibly can. And so I can't actually remember anything to do with this one now that I've given it to him, because I really tried to listen to it before so then I could give it to him. So if you know this character and what I'm on about, then please just comment it down below and let me know, because I am still learning and I've already forgotten. But I was told this one is from the Blizzard store, and I was told that he has a really cool story. That's about as much as I can remember. Excuse me. I believe he's limited edition and things like that, and I just wanted to get him something cool because this is what he likes, and he didn't want anything like in-store credits, and he didn't want money and things like, things like that. So I thought that would be good. The other thing I got him was because he has his own little man cave, and he's recently really got into Yankee candles and candles in general and that, because he had he had a tea light, like not the tea lights or the votive, I think it is, the small jar. That's what he had. He had the small jar of Midsummer Dream or Midsummer Night. So I bought him a medium jar of Midsummer Night for his birthday, and then I bought him black coconut for Christmas, just from the Yankee candle. Oh, it's focusing on me. See if I can get it to focus. Maybe just a little bit. No. Oh, there we go. And it smells, oh, it smells great. I feel like that's the only problem, because some of the manly scents and that, they can be a bit overpowering, a bit musky and stuff like that. So I try to get stuff that, as selfish as it sounds, that I would like as well. And oh, that just smells divine. I love that. If only we had smell-o-vision, eh? The other thing I bought him was socks. So I got him some socks that I thought he can go out in, and they're a bit more like traditional and more fancy socks, but they still have a little bit of quirk to them. And then, because he is a big Pokemon fan as well, I got him a pack of Pokemon ones, because he did have a pack before which I got him for last Christmas, but as you know, wear and tear, go through them, so he needed some new ones. So hopefully this will encourage him to bin some of his older ones. I then bought him some DKNY boxes. I feel like, because I don't know if it's just men, but men seem to really like to have a designer one, and I couldn't get him his Armani's that I usually get him, so I thought the next best one is DKNY. I'm not really a big thing for having designer underwear and that. I would rather have a Loungefly bag, which I'd say is like the most designer I would get, is those bags, just because they're Disney and they're gorgeous and they last forever and all that kind of stuff. Whereas I've noticed over a few people's vlogs and stuff like that and channels that I watch, it's always the men that seem to want to have a designer underwear, so that's that. The other thing I got him was some basic black cuffed joggers from Primark. I did get him 2, but he is currently wearing a pair, so that's them. I also decided to make him this craft of a sloth, because he absolutely loves sloths, and I just thought I wanted to do something that was a bit more personal and a bit more like I've put the effort in, because these things are lovely and that, but I feel like sometimes just something with a little bit of effort in goes a long way. So I even embroidered the back. No, I don't, there we go. So I even embroidered the back for us. Yeah, I just love it. I think it's great, and it just sits in his his man cave with him alongside his statue. So then the other thing I got him was this for his car, because the last one I got him was a stocking stuffer for last Christmas, and again, wear and tear, nastiness, it got a bit mank, so I got him 2 of these. So hopefully these will last a bit longer as well with having 2 of them, and he can just switch them out once they get nasty. From his family, he got chocolates, he got money, he got what else did he get? Oh, he got this. He got Baylis and Harding's, sorry, men's one. I don't know if this is the one that I can smell. Yeah, that smells lovely. So he's got those. I also got him a Lynx set, which came with a USB charger. No, sorry, a USB power bank that's also a torch, and I thought that's perfect for his car and that, just in case, because you never know. And I've already got my big brick one, so that will be enough for me. And I thought, well, he needs like a little one, because you just never know when things like that can come in handy. The next thing I think I'll go on to is my stuff. So one of the first things I got, and I had it as an early Christmas present, was this camera, and I thoroughly love it. I think it's definitely helped the quality of my videos. I think it's definitely upped the sort of YouTubing experience and that for me, and I very much enjoy having it. I bought myself the accessories for it, so the memory card, the tripod, the other little hand tripod, I think that was, oh, and the SD card reader that I needed to get to plug into the computer so that I can do my editing. So that's the first thing that I got, as like, he got me the camera and then I added to it. The next bits that I got, all of this, I believe, no, most of this is off my other half / Melody, but obviously she's way too young to understand. So the first thing I got was this Baby Yoda purse, which is from Loungefly, and that one is to go with my Baby Yoda or Grogu bag, which I do want to do a bag and purse haul at some point, because I'm very thinking about my bags. I'm not like all Balenciaga and Chanel and all that kind of thing, but anything that's Disney and anything that is Loungefly is very up my alley. And I used to have so many bags, so many, until I got with my other half, and then the purge happened, and then after that it was, if you want one, you have to get rid of one. So, which is definitely, some people might say, oh, that's really controlling and blah blah blah, but it's not. Both of us came to the decision to do that, and it actually really helps, because it makes you look at the bags and go, well, I haven't used that for years, and I'm not gonna get the use out of it, and I really like this bag, so I'm going to swap them out and get rid of it. So for me, it's more, it just works, it works. So that's what we've done. I think you've seen this one. This was the Disney notebook that I wasn't supposed to know about, but because I was the one that was with him at the time, and then I wrapped them, I have this. So this will just come in handy with all of my YouTubing things, and I can put notes in there if I need to, and so I always love a notebook, and you can't go wrong with things like this. So it's just absolutely gorgeous, I love it. And when you don't have to pay the Disney price tag as well. Although, I am an absolute sucker for the Disney store and I love it. And if I could spend loads and loads of money in the Disney store, I would. So, the other thing I got was this 2021 Harry Potter diary, which again will just help with work and YouTube and keeping dates and things like that. And it's a day-to-day one as well, so if I really need to jot down a lot of things on, say, one page, I can just go ham on it, which is brilliant for me. And I think this was only about £3 as well, which again, can't go wrong. But I did notice that when I went back into Primark, I'm glad we picked it up when we did. Again, this was one that I wasn't supposed to know about and did. When we went back into Primark the next time, these were all gone. So I'm so glad we jumped at it when we did, because it's just lovely. It's one thing with Primark, isn't it? If you see it and you like it, you've got to get it there and then, otherwise you're just going to miss out. Now, I think the biggest mum thing, well, two biggest mum things that I've ended up with is my 2021 calendar, because I'm now a calendar person and I've got to have my calendars. So it's just a nice catty teddy one. I'm hoping it will change every year. I'm still wanting these kind of things though, because I feel like it just adds to it. So that's that one, and as you can see, already started putting my dates in that one. The other mumsy thing that I've ended up with, because I wanted to have a go, was crocheting. So I've got the hooks all in there and all of these yarns, wools, to start out with and have a go. I've also been given two of these links, a tract for her. I love these ones. I'm not a big fan of the, is it Unity or something like that? Not a big fan of that one, but I did end up with it for work, or I think I couldn't get my hands on this one, so I ended up with one of those. So I'm so glad Christmas came about, because I was getting so close to it and I was like, I really don't want to spend the money to get these when I know that this is a go-to for certain people. So my other half got me one with the shower gel, and then my other half's mum and dad got me one of these with a shower gel as well, so I am stocked for a little bit. Then my family got me a gin and strawberry scented candle with a little pink gin, and it smells great. And this has gone into our bathroom, because I feel like it's a very bathroom candle, you know, when you're just having a bath and you need a candle. So oh, that's this for me. And then the last thing that I have is Just Dance 2021 with some motion controllers, because in the move my motion controllers got lost, so I've ended up with these two instead. And I think he actually got two more as well, just as like backups, so just in case. But this has ended up being like mine and his go-to thing to play. And I've got, if you take anything away from this video, recently we went into Asda, and I'm quite a big busted girl, and I always find it hard to exercise and things like that because I can't find a decent sports bra, and for a decent price as well, because I always find that if you want a decent one, you have to spend stupid amounts of money, whereas my normal everyday bra is like £4 or £5, so I really didn't want to. And we went into Asda and they had some supportive sports bras in there, and I was like, oh, I don't know, £9, it doesn't, you know, after seeing all these expensive ones. But I got home, tried it on, and it is the best thing. So he better watch out now, because there is no excuse, and he's gonna get his arse whooped by me with from Just Dance. So I'm really pleased with that. So if you need one and you're a plus size girl, or your boobs are a bit bigger or something like that, go to Asda, go to the sports bra one. I think it actually says high impact on it as well, so you'll know which one it is. And I think it does say on it that it does a double D plus range. Not exactly sure, but no, it's definitely, it's one of the best things that I've picked up in Asda, except for all those sales that I got. They were great as well. Right, so the next one I'm going to do is Should we do me and my partner? Right, me and my partner, our family and friends. A lot of it was money, because obviously it goes a long way and some people don't know what to get, and obviously we already had those little knick-knack bits which just are great anyway, and then on top of that they're like, oh, you can spend the money on the house, you can spend the money on Melody, you can spend the money on yourselves and things like that. But the things that we got, we did get our own stockings, which is why we ended up with those links each, and we ended up with a lot of chocolates and things like that, which is my absolute downfall. I'm trying to be good and I get a load of chocolate for Christmas, but that's just Christmas for you. But we did end up with these really quirky, I don't know if it's gonna focus, yeah, we ended up with these really quirky things in our stockings, which just I feel like I haven't seen those in such a long time, and you always get them. I feel like the time I always saw them was like when we went to, when you go on those school trips and stuff, and they had the tuck shop, and these were always in there. So we both got one of those. And then the other thing we were given was this canvas of our gorgeous baby. So we're trying to decide on where we want to put it, but yeah, so that's that's what we got as well, which is just so pretty. And if you saw her now, or if you've seen her in my previous videos, she doesn't look like that anymore, and you'd be thinking to yourself, oh my gosh. So that's the stuff that we got from as like joint things together from other people, was a bit of money. I think there was an Amazon voucher as well on one of them, and that canvas, which I'm just going to take out a shot because I don't want to keep focusing on it. The last person I'm going to do, who definitely got absolutely spoiled, was Melody. So from my friend at work, from a colleague at work, I've got this little book for her, which I thought was so cute because it's got a little finger puppet in it. So she's going to absolutely love that when she gets into the sort of age of understanding a bit or wanting to hear a story. Things like this will be great. Then she got us a teething blanket, which again is just perfect because she can just go absolutely ham on those, and she loves the sound of that, and I think it's, yeah, she loves the squeaker in it as well. So that's those. I think I explained before as well, Melody was 4.5 months when Christmas happened, so she was a bit young for anything to play with like straight away. She ended up with comforters from my other half's mum and dad, so they got her what we're calling Rosie the reindeer comforter. I would show you that, but she's absolutely taken to it, and it's always in a gob, so she's got that. She did get a few clothes as well. I think I've got, yeah, she ended up with a 3-pack of Winnie the Pooh vests, and then she ended up with a Minnie Mouse outfit, which if you want to see that, it's over on my Instagram, which is @samantha.rose.sharp, so you should definitely go follow me over there. And the other things that she's got are all things that she can grow up with, get use out of as she gets to those ages, because her birthday isn't until August. So I wanted to get her things that she can use. I didn't want it to be too many clothes that were in 3 to 6 months, and then she's only in them for that little while, and then that's it, because again, she's already 4.5 months when Christmas was happening. So now so that's what I got. So everything's from, I think, it's about 4 or 6 months up. The first thing we got her, I think you've also seen a few of these things, but I just wanted to include them again just in case. So there's this, which is the most annoying thing I have bought. If anyone could tell me where the off switch is for this, that would be great. We haven't taken it out yet because she's not playing with it yet. But if the off switch is in the back, I will turn it off. I will take it out and I will turn it off, because it's the only thing out of all the stuff that makes noises that is still going off. So, but it is just, I thought this was perfect for the fact that she, obviously her Dad plays World of Warcraft and is on his computer and on his PlayStation and that, and then I'm on my Animal Crossing on my Switch. So I thought that was just perfect, that if she wants to get involved, if she wants to play in that, she can have a play of this. So that's that. She then also got a phone, because what little kid doesn't want a phone? She's not having a real phone for a very long time, but for now she has got this, and it's got a little mirror on it, and it just helps. And it says from 3 months, but I don't think Melody would play with it at 3 months, and I think if we gave it to her now, she'd hurt herself on the plastic. I really think she would. So I think I'll hold off again for another couple of months, maybe until she's about 6 months, maybe until she's like really holding her head up, because she is holding her head up, and she's mastered that. She loves tummy time, and she loves flipping out of tummy time. And she's now doing sitting up. We're doing sitting up with her and that, and helping her in that of it. So I think once she's mastered sitting up, she can have this. The next thing we got was a peekaboo elephant, which I think, there we go.
Hello, baby.
So there's that. Yeah, so she loves this as well, but she's not too sure of it yet. She's at that age where she's like, oh, it's moving, and it's like flapping, and she loves that. But I think she's a bit cautious of it. So hopefully in a month or so she'll be into that as well. The one thing we definitely messed up on was she's a huge fan of Upsy Daisy and Iggle Piggle and In the Night Garden. And when we decided to do our open up all the presents and that, we were doing it at random, and this was the first one that got opened. Well, once we'd opened this, she wasn't bothered about anything else. It was like, oh, it's good, but it's not Upsy Daisy. So she absolutely goes nuts for this. Anytime we needed to get, well, not need, but we would love her to have a smile on her face for a photo or etc. We just have to rattle this and she goes nuts. She loves it. So I hope it continues, because I'm hoping that her first birthday will be In the Night Garden themed and Moon and Me, because she seems to absolutely take to them. So that's those. My sister got Melody this carry case. There's like, because they've got a cat, it's called Tigger. So I thought that would be a good way of introducing cats to her and stuff. So it comes with a little cuddly. So she is playing with this right now, because obviously she's grabbing it and she enjoys it and that. And she likes it when we play the music for her on it, but obviously she's not grabbing and playing with it herself. So she loves it. She'll grow into it even more at a later date. The next thing she's got is these eggs. I feel like these are a staple thing to play with and to get. So I'll definitely be introducing these to her at 6 months. As soon as she can have these, she'll be having these, because they've got so many different good things about them. You can sort the shapes, you can open the eggs and match the colours, and it squeaks for the sound, so she gets all that. So this will be great. I can't wait to give her this. The next thing she got, which I think my other half enjoys a bit too much, is this picnic set. So we definitely went for a very like VTech leapfrog Fisher Price thing. So, but this is going to be great again when she gets a little bit older and she knows what she's doing and she wants to play with things and press things and start putting stuff into shapes and sorting and that. This will be perfect for her. So there's that. The other thing I did, so yeah, the thing that I bought for her was a Crawl With Me elephant, and it was in blue. Well, it was supposed to be in blue, and it came and it was in German, and I didn't find out until Christmas Day when my other half opened it and pressed it and it started spouting German. I was like, oh great. So I've sorted it with Amazon to send it back, but it's definitely a lesson learned. I'm kind of glad that she's at an age where she doesn't understand it. I'd be really heartbroken if, say, in a few years' time, this hiccup happens again. So it definitely put me on high alert to make sure that whatever I order and get is definitely what we want it to be before it gets wrapped up. because I couldn't imagine, say, like 2-3-year-old her opening something up and it's speaking German and she's going, why has Santa bought me something that I don't understand, or why has Santa bought me something that isn't right? It would be heartbreaking. And how do you explain to a child that you're having to send it back to get it sorted? So I'm really glad it's happened this year, but hopefully at some point she will end up with that. Or I'll take the money and I'll spend it on something else, because she is starting to get to that age where she's doing baby-led weaning, and she has, now that I've seen all her presents as well, she has got quite a bit. That being said, we're not finished. So my other half hates Elf on the Shelf with a passion, hates it. So I decided that I would get this elf, because I thought that's a bit cuter and it comes with the book. So this will actually be put away. She's opened it this year, but obviously she doesn't understand. So I'm putting it away until next December, 1st of December. And then this elf will come out with the book. And the plan is that we'll read the book together and then she can choose the name of the elf. And then that elf, that's what we'll have for then and all the rest of it. I have got the original Elf on the Shelf, and it will be making appearances, and it probably will be used as an accomplice and things like that. I bought it for my other half a year ago, last Christmas, was it Christmas before? Last Christmas, and he hated it. And he binned it, well, he thought he binned it, and I fished it back out. So she has the cute Elf on the Shelf for my other half's benefit, and then she has the proper Elf on the Shelf for my benefit. So we'll see what happens there, because you never know, the original Elf on the Shelf might end up in the bin again if my other half has his way. The other book that we got was That's Not My Penguin, and it came with a little penguin cuddly. Again, I thought it was just so cute, because obviously she's got a few of the That's Not My books, and I thought it'd be nice to have a couple where it comes with the cuddlies. So this was just, and I thought as well, I think it was like £1 difference from like just having this or getting this with it. And I thought, you can't go wrong, can you, just to have a little cuddly? She's got loads of cuddlies, not giving them a lie. She's 4.5 months old and her whole calyx is full with cuddlies. So I can imagine a purge is gonna happen with those at some point as well, or they'll end up in the boxes. The other thing that she got quite a few books, and I know that in one of my hauls previously I have shown some of her books, but these were the 2 books that weren't shown, and we picked them up at last minute and then wrapped them. Again, she's a bit too young to understand them or want any interest in that, but I'm starting to build up the pile now so that when she is ready, we've got them there and we can do them. So she's got, this was like 2 for £7, I believe, in Asda. So there's Room on the Broom, which is, I think I remember that from somewhere or some thing of it, but I think there was a black cat, so I'm not too sure. Is that Maggie or something like that? So I feel like this is like the next version of some along those lines. And then obviously, as you saw, the Stickman. I do want to start getting all the other ones. She has got the Gruffalo. I believe she got that off my sister. Oh no, she didn't. She got it off my other half, but my other half had it put away for ages, and it was his and it got put away, so that's that. Did she get anything else that I haven't got in that pile that you haven't already seen in another haul? I don't think so. Oh yes, she got a ball pit that was / paddling pool that also had a load of plastic balls. Yeah, plastic balls. So she's got a 400 bag of plastic balls and a paddling pool come ball pit. So I bet when she's got to the age again, I think we'll start playing around with these kind of things at 6 months and see. But obviously we'll just take it from how she wants to go. I believe that is about it. So I will love you and leave you, and I hope you can stick around, like, subscribe, comment down below. What did you get for Christmas? What was your favorite thing that you got for Christmas? And I shall see you in the next one. Bye.